How's it going, everyone? This is Dixon of the Ultimate Gamer. I'm logging on, and in a minute, I'm going to be playing some Battle Chess Enhanced Edition. Well, the Enhanced CD-ROM Edition, which came out about a year or two later after the regular edition on home computers back in the day. Now, there's a Battle Chess collection that's released on Good Old Games that includes the original DOS version of the original game that has the IBM sounds and inferior graphics, but it's missing the enhanced CD-ROM version. That's the only big downside about the Battle Chess collection on GOG. It's missing the enhanced CD-ROM version of the first game. However, both Steam and Epic Game Store has the first Battle Chess collection with the option between the original DOS version and the enhanced CD-ROM version. But GOG is lacking the enhanced CD-ROM version. I was hoping that GOG would fix that issue where they actually add the enhanced edition of the Battle Chess into the collection. But I'm not going to purchase a game I half own on Steam or Epic Game Store until they go on sale, at least, because I already own that, especially for the asking price of $9, which paid less for the collection on GOG. And besides, as I've been getting more into the early Windows games, like Windows 3.1, I've been getting physical copies of games like Battle Chess Enhanced Edition for Windows. So I'm going to be playing the Windows version, which was meant to be played on Windows 3.1, Enhanced CD-ROM Edition on Windows 95 emulator. Because a lot of things on Windows 95 have been pre-installed for most of the games that were released on the previous gen. Because for Windows 3.1, you just need to update some, or have some specific type of drivers, or graphic drivers, or sound drivers, or patches for a certain type of games to run, like Battle Chess Enhanced CD-ROM Edition. To run properly, that is. I can get it to run, but I couldn't get it to run properly. I didn't feel like going through the hiccups of dealing with it, so I decided to do it off of Windows 95 instead. Now I want to be on the level of you all. I'm not 100% expert with chess. In fact, I did try to get into chess in the early zeros after I graduated from my delayed high school years. Teased on my mind to expand a little bit here and there. Of course, I wasn't 100% good at it, but I kind of got a little better at as I played and a little bit more of the knowledge. Though I dropped out of it within a few years after that. Of course, when I did start to get into chess, when it comes to video games, I was actually getting into Chess Master on my first personal computer back in 2004. That was my first computer. My first owned computer, that is. And I was having a blast playing that, even though I keep getting my butt kicked by the CPU. Chess Master, or any game involving chess, is one game I couldn't outsmart a computer over. Of course, earlier I played Star Wars Chess on the Sega CD, which, even though I'm not good at chess, but it was still pretty cool that they did a chess game off the Star Wars franchise, the original trilogy is, which was on the Sega CD, which is also available on Windows and DOS. I think Windows version's the best, obviously. I did a video about the Star Wars Chess on the Sega CD years back, though, but I'm not done talking about that one, but I'll get around to it. However, Battle Chess, I actually discovered this one on Good Old Games when I started getting into digital distribution. Though the enhanced CD-ROM version wasn't included with the collection, just a regular DOS version and its follow-ups. I still had some fun playing the games, though. Of course, that game did have several console releases, which is another story. One thing I like about Battle Chess is that there's actual actions when you capture a chess piece. Not only a chess piece moves, but they also walk in animation, even though they're slow, but wish they could speed up more. I think you can, though. But I actually like the animations in the CD-ROM version better. But the animations in all versions are pretty awesome. Especially when they actually they don't call it battle chess for nothing. I mean, they even have its own creative animations and taunts and jokes and kills. And a lot of them actually do have funny moments too, such as the Monty Python and the Holy Grail reference when it between a knight versus a knight, for instance. It also reminds me of Star Wars chess. You get to also see animations of cutscenes when you see a piece capture another piece. They were really creative with that one. And not to forget to mention another thing involving chess and combat. Chess Combat, which is a mini game that added into Mortal Kombat Deception, which I liked that one really well. That was pretty amazing how they did that. Not just that, but Puzzle Combat. Deception's one of my favorite games, though. As well as having the Conquest being more like a open world role-playing game, kind of like style. Been one of my favorite games of all time. I played back in 2004. That's another reason why I like chess a little bit more. I try to get more into it. For some odd reason, that kind of influenced me. Chess Combat, Mortal Kombat. But never mind about that, though. Let's talk about Chess Master on the Enhanced Edition on CD-ROM. Let's get a move on. And I'm not going to be playing this game 4x30 screen size. I'm going to be doing a full stretch screen this time. And I already have the screen settings set to set a different way just for the purpose of this game. Color settings set on the highest, which is true 32-bit color. And of course, the default color setting, the highest color setting for Windows 3 is 256 colors. And normally I would have the desktop screen for Windows 95 at 800 by 600 pixels. And this one I'm going to have it by 640 by 480 pixels, which was the average, which is the highest for Windows 3. Let's play. Yeah, the sound is definitely better in this game. Yeah, instead of that annoying IBM sound that the regular version had. Okay. And usually I'm good at losing more than I am winning, so I'm going to be playing the blue team this time. I'm going to set it at novice, usually as a default set at level 1. I'm still going to get my ass kicked regardless, so I'll be the blue team this time, and the red will be the computer, so red usually goes first. When you're playing the old DOS version, or the original version of Battle Chess, the red looks more like pink almost, well, depending on how the settings the monitor settings you have it at, or graphic settings. Anyway. Yeah, pretty much the DOS version kind of had like EGA colors. This one has more like VGA. Okay. A knight and a knight. I probably also, just in case if I don't get enough animations, probably might make a separate video of someone doing all the animations just to see how amazing and funny they are. If not, yeah, I also like how they added music in the enhanced CD-ROM version, and they didn't have no music in the original version. And of course, they have their own music when you also walk too. All right. Let's see. Start. That probably might be a smart move, I guess. It's nice. Yeah, even the certain type of pieces, pawns or rooks, I'm pretty sure they're the same things. Okay. Wait a minute. I think I see a move here, as well as I might see another move. Here's a Monty Python reference we can see here. Yeah, kind of the problem is, actually, not really no problem. Looked like the. Ooh! Fortunately, the sound is a little off though with the animations. Now now their knight's going to capture mine, and we're going to see the same thing again. Beautiful. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, unfortunately, I do apologize about delay in sounds and animations. Oh, but my screensaver was just about to go on. No, I wasn't. Good thing it didn't interrupt the scene, so. Yeah, I have the After Dark screensaver on, so. And I have it set up to fish tank, because I kind of think the fish tanks are pretty neat. Huh. Uh-huh. I don't know if that was a smart move or not. Looks like he's kissing his ass. The rook is kissing his ass. Kissing the knight's ass. Hmm. Looks like I... Ooh. I'm doing more talking than I am thinking. And son of the bitch. Oh, wait a minute. It's a check. Oh, good thinking, motherfucker. Okay. Looks like there's a good chance that I might lose one of my knights. But obviously... Yeah, I mean, I already lost one of my knights, and I'm gonna lose both of them. Well, if he takes one of my knights, I'll take one of his. On. It looks like my castle could be in danger too, so... I just lost 2 knights. Ooh, that looks a little cheap. Come in the fucking groin. Since I'm playing a little old-fashioned here, I may as well just get... No, I could just use a bishop to take over this knight. Hello, Sherlock Holmes, mate. Uh-oh. And I see another problem coming my way, too. Should have expected this. Their bishop takes over mine. Guess all knights have been eliminated so far. Yeah, these popes and battle popes and counts. Boom, ba, boom, ba. Castle Kingside. Not sure if that move was smart, but... Oh, motherfucker! Son of the bitch. I probably should have looked all around my surroundings. Whoa, he's spinning like a motherfucker. Whoa. Can't take over any, obviously. Got my queen secrecy lock. Son of the bitch. Pawn versus pawn. I'm gonna take one of your bishops over. To pieces. Kind of brutal. Fuck. Losing my pawns from left to right. I always think that's pretty funny how the other player taunts before he gets speared. Well, you're not taking over this piece. This castle monster is gonna rip you apart. Uh-oh, now he's doing a castle king side. Means I better watch my ass. Of course, if a pawn or a rook gets up, pawn or rook, whatever you want to call them, gets at the end of my board, there's gonna be another queen piece. At least that's not gonna happen with this one. I like how these castles turn into monsters like these. Reminds me of something like a golem monster. Look at him. Oh, he banged his fucking head. Oh, we got... Looks like their bishop's kind of trapped, too. And ain't this a son of... Oh, you fucking asshole. Hopefully that's the right move. That's how these queens walk. You know, just for the sakes of seeing that, how brutal a queen can take over, well, I'm not ready to destroy the bishop. But however, I like this move here. It's how brutal this move is. Nice bot indeed, but... Oh my gosh! Holy shit! Wow! That's fucking hardcore. Stepped on her crown, which is what's left of her. At least my castle's gonna get revenge on yours. Oh! Surprise, my queen's remains didn't pop out of your belly there. Okay. Maybe a castle might take over another one of your pieces. Pawns here. I got 5 pawns left. Got 7. I only took one of them. Now I got 2. Bang to the head. Damn. And I should have thought about this before. Yeah, there's pretty much no, other place that my, Oh, it makes you disappear, boy. I knew the player wasn't stupid enough to go anywhere. Okay, wait a minute, it's still my move, that's right. Crap. I don't know. Any strategy is good strategy, at least. I suppose that. I want to see your queen take my piece. Castle. Yeah, I got 2 castle guards standing. Oh, motherfucker! Now that bishop come to take over my fucking... I can't believe I just did that. Of course you can back... Whoa! Holy shit. Wow. Oh! Holy shit! Blood dripping out of him. Queen shaking her ass as she walks. Not as nice of an ass as my Queen Tiffany over there, or should I say my princess over there. My real queen, human queen's in a different state, so. But my Tiffany's ass will do now. Oh shit! When she shakes her hips. But I prefer looking at my Tiffany's ass more than Queen's. It looks like I'm fucking checked. And you bitch. Whoa, just made her disappear. In a way, that move's kind of boring if not brutal. I mean, cool, but if not brutal. I mean, be more better if it was brutal in a way, yeah. I'm pretty much going to be sunk, to which I knew that I expect that to happen, but... You know... Yeah, just as I expected. Even at the novice difficulty, I always get my ass kicked. I'll leave the king there. Oh, we got 2 rooks left. 4 pieces left altogether. Ain't this a son of a bitch? If I played chess more often, I would probably do better. But obviously, that's not the fucking case. But it's still fun, giving it a chance, though. You son of a bitch. You bitch. I think I'm checkmate. That's pretty brutal. Fatality. Yep, I'm checkmate. Want to get this game done and over with anyway, so just want to show you how this game is and give a chance to prove my expertise here, of my knowledge, experience. Oh, Queen making fun of the king. Oh, turn him all sorts of things before she makes him disappear. Checkmate! Or check and mate! Game over. Well, anyway, that was the enhanced edition of Battle Chess. Hopefully, Good Old Games will get their act together and bring this version to as an additional update to the GOG version of Battle Chess. So that way we get more of what we pay for. If Steam can offer both the original and the enhanced edition, GOG can. But then again, it doesn't matter because I actually have the CD-ROM version. Even though the disc is not inside the machine, I actually convert it to ISO. So I don't have to put the disc in the machine all the time. Well, anyway, that was Battle Chess Enhanced Edition. Thank you all very much for watching and listening. I hope you enjoyed the cool animation kills when capturing pieces. It was quite an experience, even though I get my ass kicked quite a bit. But then again, it's chess. I'll be giving more chess. I'll give chess more chances time to time too. It's worth it though. Of any game, Battle Chess, Star Wars Chess, regular chess, Chess Master, you name it. Anyway, this is Dixon of the Ultimate Gaming Realm, logging off. And that's Tiffany back there, logging off with me. Until the next time.